about the better man for your life with House and Home. Yeah, it's all about the better man for your life with House and Home.
Greetings everyone, and thank you for joining us on House and Home. It is never a dull moment when it comes to planning the livelihood of your home. Here on House and Home, we work on bringing you great ideas that will help you manage your household. Here is what we have lined up. Chicken strips in puff pastry, folded and baked by the amazing Chef Francois. Leon Gawi showcasing beautiful dining sets available at Brian Bell. John Parrow keeping us informed about Ela Motors priority service. We also find out more about first home ownership scheme loans with Bank South Pacific. The best diapers for your baby are here, and BNG Trading Limited with their product hotspot will tell you all about Drypers diapers. And lastly, Dr.Ambi gives sound advice for adolescents regarding their sexual and reproductive health. Here in PNG, we have our very own Chef Francois, who is going to teach us how to make a chicken pastry.
Bonjour, bienvenue au cooking show. I will throw a bit of French to you people now because with all the influence of the French people for total coming in the country, you have to learn to speak French. So bonjour means good day. Bienvenue means welcome. All right, what we're going to do today, we're going to do a chicken pastry. All the ingredients are from Papua New Guinea. Chicken come from France. No, sorry, it come from Papua New Guinea. We got some ginger, we got some chicken booster, we got some salt, we got some pepper, we got some spring onion, garlic and cream. I want to make it easy for you. You could buy that pastry on any shop in Papua New Guinea. It's a puff pastry. All right, and make it easy for you. Making by hand will take you a long time and we're not going to do it good, so never mind. So, like I said, there's a bit of a French and PNG cooking mixing together. What we do, we put the pastry down there. Pam, 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 sticky, sticky, hotty, hotty. That's your puff pastry. Now what I'm going to do, easy. I got my chicken. Chicken. T'as compris maintenant, hein? On fait la manche française, alors comment tu fais là? Allez, voilà. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a tiny of chicken booster and flavor blue you fly, big trap like kai. So I'm going to put a little bit. 1, 2, 3. All right. I'm going to put a bit of salt, liquid salt. Liquid salt, you can blow up, not too much. All right. Little pepper. Okay, what I'm putting on this pastry, that's my recipe. If you want to change time to time, it's up to you. You can put abaca, taro, cocoa. Okay, something you start blow garden blow you plat, put him up. Okay, I got some spring onion up here. Oh, look at that nice, huh? Spring onion, good plan, yeah. I like spring onion, so we're going to put him a couple few. Okay, I got my garlic. The garlic, l'ail en France, very important. No garlic in France, no cooking. We must get garlic, yeah. Okay, now, ginger. Little bit of ginger, all from Gordon Market available, all in the country. You don't have to bring the ginger from overseas. The ginger is better up here, and it's cheaper. Okay, now, cream bloomy. Cream bloomy and olive leek, and good blood, look at me. Ooh, nice one. I just put it on like that. Okay, that's coming to the mixture. So I'm going to do it, I'm going to mix it. I mix it slowly, easy, okay? Like I said, it's up to you if you want to put some barbecue sauce, you want to put some tomato sauce, you want to put something else in there, and black broiled plat. Okay, now I'm going to get my chicken. I'm going to get my chicken easy. I'm going to put it on the center up here, low up. I'm going to put it low up. All right, and I'm going to put it low up. Now, take it good, huh? Okay, folding bloomy plat. So what we do, we plait him a little bit like that, we get the two corners. 1, 2. Push him like that. We get the two corners up here. Push him like that. Flat him. Get the corner up here. Flat him. And now, I put it there. I put the pasty on it. No, I got, sorry, I got that one. I have the eggs. Okay, when I'm putting the eggs on top, it's giving color, shiny. No eggs, no shiny. If you don't have a brush in the house, doesn't matter. Take one piece of napkin. If you don't have napkin, take him newspaper, Post-Free or National. No, I'm joking now. Okay, put him look up, click. Put him look up, click. Uh-huh. You got that one, huh? Okay, now, to make it fancy, I'm going to get some pastry. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to put in one piece over here, one piece here. Let me show here. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4 pieces. So what you do with 4 pieces, you line them up like that on top, okay? And easy. Line them up. And I put another stripe up here, all right? So you got color. Now I'm going to get my napkin with my eggs because we don't have a brush up here, I'm so sorry. And I'm going to put it egg wash on top. Egg wash on top it comes. So that's what you should have. You see the line on it? I put the egg wash on it. It's all been folded up nicely. We're going to put them in the oven at 190 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes. I'm going to put them in the oven now. Au revoir, à bientôt, à tout à l'heure, j'arrive. Et voilà, bonjour again. This is the final product, as you see. It's been cooked, I cut it. I put a little bit of salad for you to see the way you should have it, and you should eat it. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to invite one of those good cameramen of mine, a good friend of mine. He not have breakfast and lunch, I'm going to ask him to come and try my good pasty. Please, here we are. I'm going to cut a little piece for you, or you want the whole piece? Just a little bit, huh? Uh-huh. There we are. Uh-huh. I'm going to make a little piece for myself. Au revoir. Merci. À bientôt.
That was a huge chicken pastry and mouth-watering as well. Thank you, Chef Francois, for always showing us how to try out delicious recipes at home. Now I wonder what Chef Francois has planned for next week. And remember, you can watch his next great creation right here on Haus and Home. For now, we'll take a short break because watching the chicken pastry has made me really hungry. Anyway, stay tuned because coming up next is Ela Motors with shopping at Brian Bell.
It's all about house and home. We care about.
Welcome back to the show. You're watching Haus and Home. Dining sets are the fast way to a dining room that looks perfectly put together. Looking for furniture means more for sharing good food and laughter with family and friends. Ela Motors shows us what Brian Bell has in store.
Welcome to another segment of Shopping with Brian Bell on Haus and Home. I'm your host, Ela Motors. We're in the furniture department here at the Gordon's Home Center, and we're going to check out some of the dining sets we have available. So let's go take a look. Eating is important to our survival, and everyone eats, but dining is different. It's the experience and the company that makes it more than just a meal. It's enjoying good food with some good company, and what better way to share this moment than with dining furniture from Brian Bell. Now the first dining set to show is this 5-piece dining set. This is absolutely perfect for the small to middle-sized families. The 5 pieces include 4 chairs and 1 table. The table and chairs are made from hardwood. This material is tough, steady and strong to use. Now the next dining set that I want to show you is this 7-piece dining set. Similar to the previous one, but slightly bigger and with 2 more chairs. This dining set is absolutely perfect for the middle to large sized families. Also made from hardwood, This dining set is ideal for the business owners to furbish their apartments, their units, flats or investment homes and have it ready for rent. It's easy to set up and complements the kitchen very well, giving you a steady seat and surface to enjoy your home-cooked meals. Now, while we're on the topic of dining, Brian Bell has an excellent range of cutlery sets or Tramontina cutlery sets that can assist you when you're having your next meal. These Tramontina sets, like this Tramontina Buzio set, is a 24-piece set and is absolutely perfect for you. The 24-piece cutlery set includes 6 forks, 6 knives, 6 tablespoons and 6 teaspoons. A handy addition to any kitchen, and the reason why I chose this set is because of the knife. The serrated blade makes it much easier to cut through meats like steak. Also, this Malibu cutlery set is ideal for you to use for your next meal. This steel cutlery set is simple yet elegant. It looks good, but more importantly, functions very well. The knife also has a serrated edge, making cutting very easy to manage. Now, back to our dining sets. So we've seen some of our smaller dining sets available here at Brian Bell. Next, we'll see this Panama dining set, which is slightly upmarket and available here at Brian Bell. Its stylish design makes it eye-catching, and accompanied with the right set of dining chairs, this table will be the jewel in your dining room. The longer and wider dimensions plus the sturdy legs allow for more to be set out on this table. If your current dining table is lacking the size, then this is the table for you. This table is for the mid-size to the large families and will feature very well in your dining room. Now, I've mentioned this many times before, but repetition is revelation. Brian Bell is backed by our after-sales service guarantee and warranty on its products. So, for example, if you get this table and if anything should happen to it, which is highly unlikely, then Brian Bell stocks and sells parts that can replace whatever damage that is incurred onto your product. That's the Brian Bell guarantee. Also, our products are backed by warranty, giving you a peace of mind that your purchase is backed by Brian Bell's after-sales service quality. So don't waste your time with cheap things. Buy quality from Brian Bell, because you're paying for more than just the one product. As a bonus, you're getting warranty valid for a period of time. The next dining set that I want to show you is this 7-piece Majesty dining set. This will look absolutely perfect in your dining room. It's a furniture in your dining room that all the important conversations can be had on, and at the same time, this Majesty dining set will look majestic in your dining room. Yes, this table with its 6 seats fits all, and for the families, it's a place where you can sit and discuss all the important family business. I remember growing up, the dining table was a place where I asked questions to my parents or informed them on what was happening in school. Now here's a no-brainer tip for you. When you're looking to get a dining set or dining table for your house, have a tape measure readily available so you can measure the length of the table. 1. The dimensions of your table you will need. 2. The space in which the table will fit, also taking into account the space for chairs to move. And number 3, the actual dimensions of the table you want to purchase and if it will fit into your dining room. Now the last product I want to showcase is this Orlando dining set. This is an 8-seater dining set and it's similar to the other products but different in subtle ways. Like this is a square table and it sits 2 at each side. Second one, it's made from quality hardwood. This is a lot thicker than the previous table shown and it's tough and durable. At the same time, it looks elegant and will fit well into your dining room, giving you that old vintage look, but at the same time, that modern classy feel. Orlando makes fine hardwood furniture, and this is no different. It has an authentic old Western feel about it, and at the same time, is relevant and current. This dining table is a perfect fit for your home. So there you have it. As you've seen in this segment, Brian Bell has the best range of dining sets available for you. From our 5-piece to our 8-piece sets, we have something for everyone. Come on in, check it out, and get one of these dining sets for your home. And always remember, great prices, great products, and great after-sales service. That's Brian Bell. Until our next time together, it's goodbye and God bless.
If you're looking for that perfect set, then Brian Bell is your best bet when it comes to shopping. Why not just head there this week and check it out for yourself? Time for another breather. However, if you're that person who wants to know more about taking care of your vehicle, then Ela Motors has some brilliant tips you would not want to miss.
It's all about house and home. We care about you.
We all dread the moment when we have to take our cars for service because it takes up the whole day. But fear not, because all that has changed with Ela Motors Priority Service. Here is John Parral to tell us more.
Owning a vehicle is the second largest expense we have next to owning a home. But when it comes to maintaining our vehicles, there's more to it than changing the oil and rotating tires. Did you know that pre-owned vehicles can sell for quite a bit more when they've been properly maintained? Why do you think that is? Because properly maintaining your vehicles is very important if you want a reliable vehicle and one you can drive for a long time too. You will avoid costly repairs down the road, and yes, you will definitely sell it and get a good resale price. But then, on the other end, as I personally experienced, I want to service my vehicle, but I just cannot afford to go without it. For more than an hour, I need my vehicle to take me to work, take me home, take me to the shops, and take me everywhere basically, and being without it for even just an hour will prove to be very costly. In this day and age, it is true that time is money, time is life. Have you ever heard of our priority vehicle service here at Ela Motors? Our priority service is perfect for you if you would like to service your vehicle and cannot afford to wait for more than an hour for it to be serviced. This service is simple. If you are part of our family, our team will firstly give you a call to remind you that your vehicle is due for a service.
Good morning. This is Marilyn Senge calling from Ela Motors Customer Relations Department. Am I speaking to Alice?
That's right, you're talking to Alice.
Our records indicate that you last had your Hilux service with us in March. I wanted to give you a call to let you know that your vehicle is due to come in for its next service as per the maintenance schedule set out in our warranty agreement. Would you like to book your car in?
Once you agree to a book date and time for the service, we will then book you in and you will receive a service appointment confirmation text message.
I'll book my vehicle in for Wednesday, 21st of September 2016 at 9 a.m. Will that be all right?
Great, Alice. We shall see you on Wednesday at 9 a.m. I hope you enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you and goodbye.
The day before the service, you will receive another text message to remind you of your service appointment. A lot goes on behind the scenes to make sure that when you do bring your vehicle in, we will service it with the highest standards of quality and efficiency every time. On the day itself, you are allocated priority parking, and our service advisors are always available to assist you with this process and will make sure any and all of your inquiries are resolved.
Thank you. I'm Alice. I booked my car for service at 9 a.m. this morning, so I brought my vehicle in for service.
All right, okay. My name is Wafuri Velakiria. I'm an advisor here at Waigani. I see your vehicle is booked for 10,000 kilometer service. It's put in for priority service that takes only 1 hour. So would you like to wait and pick up your vehicle?
Yeah, that's fine with me. I can just take a cup of coffee and just wait around.
Okay. Before you leave, we'll need to do a walk-around inspection just to confirm everything is in order before the vehicle goes into the workshop.
Okay. Will do.
You're welcome then.
Once we complete our reception process, your vehicle is then put into our service line. Ela Motors employs and trains certified technicians that make sure that your vehicle is serviced correctly within a 1 hour time frame. And yes, that's right. You can make yourself comfortable in our waiting area while your vehicle is being serviced. After your vehicle has been serviced, we conduct a quality inspection. Followed by a car wash. After this final process, your vehicle will be ready for pickup once your payments have been made. Our customer relations department will give you a call to find out if you were satisfied with your vehicle service. At Ela Motors, we value our customers.
Where you had a service carried out on your Hilux, would you mind speaking with me for approximately 5 minutes to discuss how you felt about our performance?
Yes, that will be fine. Thank you.
Was your vehicle ready and available at agreed time as Baburi discussed during reception?
Yes, my vehicle was ready and available on the spot timing.
Did Baburi advise you of the work carried out on your vehicle?
Yes, she did very well. She did tell me exactly what was required, and all that required was done.
Do you find the final invoice to be satisfactory?
Yes, I did, and I appreciate the cost because I know that all service done were all on genuine parts, and that my vehicle will never be breaking down on the road.
Was your vehicle repaired satisfactorily the first time?
Yes, my service was done to my expectations.
That's good to hear, Alice. We're glad you're happy with the work done. On a scale of 1 to 10, how likely are you to recommend Ela Motors to your friends or family?
I'd recommend 10 out of 10, which I've always done in all the service that I take with Ela Motors, where my vehicle came from. Thank you.
Thank you, Alice. That concludes the post-service follow-up survey. If there is no further comments, I would like to thank you for your time and will ensure your feedback is passed on to the service team at Ela Motors.
You are more than just a customer, you are family. Prevention is better than cure, and time is money. With our priority service here at Ela Motors, we can save you time and we can also save you money. Always remember, Ela Motors is your first choice.
Isn't that amazing? You take your car into Ela Motors for priority service and you can be out in no time at all. And the best part, anyone can use this service any time of the day. Also, their follow-up call on the service ensures that if you have any issues, you just need to wait for their call. Now that is what I call priority service. Up next, if you're one of those who are yet to purchase your first home, then Bank South Pacific has some advice for you. That will be right after this short break. Welcome back to House and Home. If you're looking to buy yourself a house, you have come to the perfect place. Tina Pomat from BSP gives us an update on what Bank South Pacific has done in the communities around us and more information regarding the First Home Ownership Scheme loans.
Hello viewers and happy 41st Independence Anniversary. Owning a house is one thing most individuals aim to have, although it may seem difficult to accomplish. For this segment, we feature the First Home Ownership Scheme Loan, which is a partnership initiative between the government of Papua New Guinea and BSP to create a pathway for Papua New Guineans to have access to specially structured loans to acquire their first home. In order to be eligible, you must be a PNG citizen and a first home buyer. You must provide proof and evidence of 10% equity, and you must be an employee of either the public service or the private sector and earning a regular income. The minimum loan amount is 200,000 kina and a maximum of 400,000 kina. The loan term has a minimum of 12 months and a maximum of 40 years. The loan requirements must include provide your bank statement, statement of outstanding debts with other banks or financial institution for the last 3 months if any. You must provide a 3-month statement if account is held with another bank, provide 3 latest payslips, and confirmation of employment or copy of contract of employment. Finally, complete a BSP loan application and submit with all loan requirements. Submit a copy of title deed confirming ownership of land lease is state-owned and statutory declaration confirming acquisition is your first and will be owner-occupied. We will now hear from a happy first home buyer, Rex Paura, who recently purchased his house at Edai Town through the First Home Ownership Scheme loan.
My name is Rex. I've been working with a lot of firms, and I've been living with my sister for almost 20 years. When I started working, I started renting, and I pay $4,000 every month for my rental. And every time I think about it, I'm asking myself, why am I paying so much rental to somebody else? Why cannot I put that into buying a house? And I've seen the government who actually came up with a policy of first home ownership, and I was thinking, how can I be able to tap into that and see if I can be able to apply for it? And so I've been reading, and when I was working with International Finance Corporation, I actually checked with BSP, and BSP was going to actually give out those first home ownership scheme. I moved in recently, just in August, 1st of August I moved in. I had a house before that, but I was just timing because I was paying rental as well, and I had to break contracts with my previous rentals. So I timed it until just August, and I moved in, and I've been here then since. And we've been loving this place. It's quiet in the night, it's quiet during the day as well when no one's working, and it's just like you're in a totally different place. So basically, you just need to comply with the requirements, which is the main one is equity, which is your 10% equity. You've got to have your bank statements and your pay slip for the last 3 fortnights, and that's basically it. And you don't need much. And as soon as you produce those things, the bank gets on it really fast. I love VSP. They're really fast, efficient. When I got all my documents together, the pay slip, the employment letter, the equity together, it took them a month for them to actually fast track it. Less than a few weeks they asked me to come and sign my contract, and it was one of the greatest feeling to actually go and sign the contract, and it's amazing, and I love VSP for doing that. I think my advice to especially young people are, stop living under your parents. Try to get out there and try to start living on your own. I live here. I own this place. I'm myself. I'm not living under my parents or anybody. Yes, my sister helped me and everything, but once I started working, I'm on my own now, and it's a feeling of being an individual, that you are dependent, and you can do whatever you want. And I think my advice to them is that, look, you've got your savings. First things, buy a house. Second thing, buy a car. And BSP can help you with that. Actually, I got a car as well. BSP gave me a loan for it. So I got a first loan for the house, first ownership scheme, and then I got a second loan to buy a car. And I promised myself that I'll pay it back in 1 year. Even though it's going to take me 40 years, they gave me 40 years leeway to pay it back. I promised myself I'm going to pay it back in 1 year. How I do it, that's going to be interesting.
Thank you, Rex, for your inspiring story. For more information, call our Client Service Center on 320-1212 or 7030-1212, or you can also visit any of our BSP branches nationwide, and we will be happy to assist you. Moving on to our sponsorship events for this month, BSP was the naming rights sponsor to the 2016 BSP Men's Snooker Champions held at La Mana, Laguna, and the Aviate Club from the 8th to the 18th September. Up in the Highlands, the famous Goroka show came alive during the Long Independence weekend. BSP supported with 25,000 kina, and the Goroka branch staff were out opening accounts and assisting showgoers with mobile banking and other banking requirements. In the New Guinea Islands, the dusty township of Rabaul came alive with the celebration of the Frangipani Festival, also held from the 16th to the 18th of September. BSP came on board as bronze sponsor to the festival, which also included a float parade and stalls showcasing products and services by different sponsors. And finally, to our community projects, BSP handed over 4 projects for this month. Up in the Highlands, the Kundiawa branch installed 2 water tanks and presented 20 mattresses and toiletries to Migende Health Center, and the Goroka branch installed 4 water tanks to the Goroka Technical College and 2 more water tanks to North and East Goroka Primary. Over in the Momasa region, Lay Commercial Center installed 3 water tanks to Lay Adventist Primary School, and Waigani Banking Center here in Port Moresby renovated the Widows Association Counseling Center, which will be used for various activities to help its members. Well, viewers, that's all we have for you for this segment. Do join me next month for more BSP updates. Until then, goodbye.
No doubt there are plenty of good reasons to own the roof over your head, both emotionally and financially. Thank you, BSP, for helping everyday Papua New Guineans achieve the dreams of owning a house. For more information, visit BSP website or call into one of BSP branches and their lovely staff will assist you. Well, do not touch the button on the remote control because we have a new show for you, and it is with BNG Trading Limited, showcasing us how to use the right diapers for your baby.
It's all about house and home. We care about.
For every new parent or even parents who already have kids running around, choosing the right diaper is important for your child. Drypers Diapers brings you tips on choosing the right diaper for your baby. Here is Caroline Awaita with more.
It's soft and 100% breathable, keeping your loved ones dry and comfortable. It has a stretchable waistband, making it fit perfectly. With aloe vera, chamomile, olive extracts and vitamin E. Drypers keep my baby active and dry. Drypers move with my baby, keeping him comfortable and busy during his playtime. Choose only the best nappy for your baby. Choose Drypers.
Babies are cute, cuddly and adorable. Babies bring this perfect joy to the family, and it means that parents have to make good choices for baby to keep baby happy and healthy. This is BNG Trading Product Hotspot. Welcome to the first show on House and Home, proudly brought to you by Drypers Diapers. Why choose Drypers? As a parent, you want what's best for your little bundle of joy. So we're making the choice easier by offering you a product that makes sense. Drypers Diapers are available in all leading supermarkets and come in a range of sizes to suit your baby's growing body. Drypers Diapers are competitively priced, so make the switch today. Now let's hear from a parent who's actually used Drypers Diapers. Daphne, so you've used Drypers Diapers on Kenneth for about a week. Tell me if you noticed any difference.
Well, he stopped having scratch marks on the side of his diapers, waist, sorry, because normally he always likes to take his other diapers off, but with Drypers he didn't have to do that. It was just too comfortable to remove. He actually wears large, but with other diapers, XL, Drypers is actually a really good fit. The waistband, it doesn't stick to his skin, so it's safer. Normally we have trouble trying to change him with the other diapers, so we've had issues because he's big and he sweats a lot, so there's been rashes everywhere, literally on his head, and the last place any mom would want to have her baby have rashes is around the genitals, so I reckon with Drypers are really good.
I'm glad he's happy. Thank you very much, Steph, and thank you, Kenneth.
Thank you.
And that concludes our segment on Drypers Diapers. Remember to always choose the right baby care product for baby's needs. Drypers Diapers are the diapers you can trust. See you next time on BNG Product Hotspot.
It's soft and 100% breathable, keeping your loved ones dry and comfortable. It has a stretchable waistband, making it fit perfectly. With aloe vera, chamomile, olive extracts and vitamin E. Drypers keep my baby active and dry. Drypers move with my baby, keeping him comfortable and busy during his playtime. Choose only the best nappy for your baby. Choose Drypers.
Baby Kenneth is so adorable and those diapers fit him perfectly. Viewers, do keep watching House and Home for our segment with Drypers diapers. Now, teenage pregnancy as well as other teenage sexual and reproductive health issues are on the rise in PNG. Knowing how to manage this is quite important. This we will hear more of from Dr.Ambi right here after the short message. Welcome back, everyone. The next segment is very important as it involves a talk by Dr.Ambi regarding the sexual and reproductive health of adolescents. This has been an ongoing issue in PNG and also around the world. It is best to know how to manage this. Here is Dr.Ambi.
This is Healthy Mind with Dr. Ambi, proudly brought to you by Telecom PNG Limited.
Welcome to Healthy Mind. Well, viewers, this evening I've come with a very important topic where the parents and children can get together to understand how important our health and our mind and our life, after all, we have only one life in our lifetime. Well, viewers, what can I say to improve our knowledge today? I was always going to be an advocate about the investing in adolescence. Well, many times we wanted to talk in many different topics, but I decided to say some of the very important areas in the adolescence, especially the sensitive area. I thought it'll be an interesting thing for you and I to understand a bit more and get more knowledge about to bring a healthy development among the adolescents group overall. Sexual and reproductive health is a very sensitive issue in many areas and many culture, many religious areas. We won't talk about much upon this, but let me tell you, when you are an adolescent, we are very sexually active. So what happens when sexually active adolescent? We need to line them up, now put them lo right way lo think so that they can be a better adulthood in the future. Especially young girls are very, very important to understand what is sexuality and what is reproductive health. So they should not be afraid or ashamed to ask things to look after themselves. Many adolescents are sexually active. As I said before, much of the sexual behaviors have changed because of lack of knowledge. But you look in OSEM, there is a lack of information about the bodies, now how you may change during adolescence, and also reproduction, and also the consequences. What is going to be an impact when you do something not right in the sexual areas of your life? They also lack of skill to say no, because the unwanted sexual negotiations, they don't have the skill to say no. Many of the young kids are being sexually abused, sexually molested, or this like kind come up because only nogat way lo talk nogat, because of the sexual relations can be forced by people whom they find difficult to express to their parents or to talk about it. Now, some adolescent boys are also pressured to show their virility. They want to say, "Me mania," or they have multiple partners, and they also, because of that, they can end up with sexual issues and sexual disorders. Now, the use of alcohol and drug has been becoming a very important or contributing factor towards the unsafe sex. Now, one name something you me can talk lot today's topic is social and religion restrictions, sometimes our cultural or even parenting. We have restriction of adolescents to get access and about the sexual and reproductive health, and it's important these information services should be given to the kids, or the parent should talk frankly about this to stop unwanted issues in relation to sex and reproductive health. By looking also negative attitude towards the service providers, or the lack of confidentiality, or you find him also non-confidentiality and unfriendly services and inappropriate opening hours and kind way where the kids are finding quite difficult to understand these areas, which we keep it very secret, which can lead to many sexual issues, which can have a greater consequences, that is negative consequences among the kids and also families and parents and so on. What are the areas the kids, the adolescents have issues about sexual and reproductive health? Number one is the contraceptive knowledge and use. Well, I'm not here to accelerate or entertain for you all to have some contraceptive and have say yes to sex. No way, because you have to also understand your upbringing. It's very important. Not all sexually active adolescents who wish to prevent pregnancy or sexually transmitted diseases using contraceptive methods. It is estimated about 11% to 29 or 29 million people have between the age of 15 to 19 worldwide who want to delay the limit childbearing and not having by using contraceptions. So the contraceptive knowledge and using contraceptive is our being having an issue with the adolescents' sexual issues. Now, why we have to talk about these areas? Because worldwidely we have issues in relations to having early pregnancies. So that leads to also adolescent pregnancy, which will be in another segment. We will talk very elaborately on that adolescent pregnancy. It's becoming a very important issue, and it is an issue with the sexual and reproductive health. Now you're looking more some percentage of birth especially adolescents, selected countries in Papua New Guinea is 6.1 to 13%. So the situation, the common things, what we see in the, especially in the adolescent pregnancy, the common, because adolescent pregnancy among the girls, high risk of abortions and premature labor, stillbirth and obstructed labor and related injuries because of the obstructive related injuries, and well, death is another thing. Well, we have to know that child is an adolescent girl and also higher risk for infant mortality and morbidity and so on. So you may have to say that unwanted pregnancies are not welcome, because that has got a greater impact on the girls' future studies, and also how am I going to look out in this la pikinini. Plenty issues I missed up. Also, when we talk this la adolescent or teenage pregnancy, we will make it and as a separate, a different topic that you can discuss a bit more. The narapla sexual issues you may look awesome. The abortion. When we talk about abortion, is awesome despite the cultural issues and restrictions. Adolescent girls are seeking abortions, unwanted pregnancy. These are some of the issues, and they often are do in the late pregnancy. And when you do that late pregnancy abortions, the circumstances putting you to the high risk of becoming hemorrhage, septicemia, that means infection and bleeding a lot, like hemorrhage is bleeding a lot, and infertility, that in the future you may not have a baby at all, and even it can cause death. So adolescents, you have to be very, very careful what you're doing. Finally, we will talk about sexually transmitted infections. So what are we talking about? We are talking about the contraceptive knowledge you need to have, teenage pregnancies and abortions. These are sexual issues which we are coming across. So sexually transmitted disease, since the HIV is an epidemic and also other sexually transmitted diseases, it is very common in these sexually active adolescents. So you need to be very careful, which can lead to pelvic inflammatory disease, cervical cancers, increased HIV infection, and also infertility. That means you can't have a baby, and also mother to child transmission of any other illnesses, and death also can come because of the sexually transmitted diseases. Finally, let me say sexual abuse is an issue in the adolescents. Adolescents, especially adolescent girls, are vulnerable to sexual violence. You have to be very careful, and especially sexually intercourse without you knowing, people, rape and other things, commercial sexual exploration, you have to be careful, resulting in all unwanted pregnancy, sexually transmitted disease, and physical injuries, abortions, and psychological trauma. Well, we have learned all about adolescents and sexually transmitted diseases and sexual issues. Our reproductive health is a very important thing to take about. Well, viewers, what you have learned in few minutes, I want you all to think about and keep your girls safe and have a beautiful life, having good sexual and reproductive health early as possible to look after yourself. Until next time, take care and God bless you all. Bye bye now.
Healthy Mind was proudly brought to you by Telecom PNG Limited.
Thank you, Dr. Ambi, for that important information regarding adolescent sexual and reproductive health. I hope we all have taken note of the advice we had from Dr. Ambi. That concludes our show for now. But for more information on any of the features, contact the Haus and Home team on the email appearing on your screen. You can also get in touch with us through the Haus and Home Facebook page. And visit EMTV online to watch this episode again. That's about it from us. See you next time on Haus and Home.
It's all about the better man for your life.